I don't know about you, but my mornings are always so hectic. By the time I get dressed and have breakfast and feed the dog, I'm always running out of the house, jumping into my car, and racing to school. But imagine if there were no cars. What would my morning look like? How about yours? We would all have to wake up even earlier so that we could walk miles and miles to our destinations, carrying our bags with us the whole way. Take a second to imagine the rest of your life without cars. Think about how long it would take you to walk to your best friend's house. Think about the vacations you wouldn't be able to take without driving. The invention of the car really revolutionized transportation in this country and around the world. Let's take a look at the birth of the car because, believe it or not, cars didn't always look like this. The first car capable of transporting a human was designed by Nicholas Joseph Kenyon in 1768. This particular steam-powered vehicle was designed as a three-wheel carriage that was supposed to help the French army transport heavy military equipment. But the full-size version of Kenyon's design, built in 1770, was very unstable. It could be of not much use to the military given these problems, and the project was abandoned a short time later. Has anyone ever seen these cars driving down the road? I sure have. It's the popular Mercedes-Benz. The company that produces these cars today is named after Carl Benz, the man who first built the gasoline-powered car. Carl Benz had a passion for innovation and dreamed of building a horseless carriage. His first design, the Benz Patent Motor Wagon, was modeled after a bicycle using wire wheels and was the first automobile fueled by gas. After some updates, Benz began to sell the vehicle in 1888, making it the first commercially available automobile in the world. While Carl Benz had invented the first gasoline-powered car over in Germany, it wasn't until 1896 that the brothers, Frank and Charles Doria, built the first gasoline-powered car in the United States. It's important to keep in mind that while all of these first car models were incredible inventions, they were so new and expensive that there were very few people who could afford them. It was still so rare that any family would own a car. That is, until Henry Ford came onto the scene. Henry Ford, though not the first inventor of the car, gets the credit in the court of public opinion because he had the goal of making the car accessible to all people. With this vision, he set out to mass produce the car and to price it so that every family could buy one. Ford built his first working car in 1896. Because he used 4 bicycle wheels, he named it the quadricycle, and by the end of the year, he sold it for $200 and used the profits to build another one. Building off the success of the quadricycle, Ford ultimately manufactured the Model T, which was designed with everyday working-class people in mind. He found success when he moved manufacturing to an assembly line method of production. Each employee of the company did a single job, and even with the 84 steps to build each Model T, this method took production time from 12 hours to 90 minutes for each car. With quick production times and low prices, Henry Ford made cars more common purchases, and soon the industry exploded. Today, there are 13 major car manufacturers and upwards of 253 million cars on the road, and that is just in the United States. Everyone has his or her favorite model. Mine is the Mazda RX-7, my first sports car. The designs and features on today's cars are endless, and the evolution of the car will certainly continue with new standards and add-on features every year. With all of these new models and clever details and components, we must remember to thank Kenyon, Benz, Doria Brothers, and Ford, and so many others for their innovations and their perseverance in helping us to get to where we are today.